Keith Lee says he visited about 12 restaurants in DC area, but made a personal decision not to post most of them. He doesn't feel his videos will be constructive. The reason why I feel like this is an interesting conversation is because earlier this year, Keith Lee was under some fire for similar. But also, I don't know if y'all keep up with like tech YouTube, but Marquez Brownlee, like a lot of people credited one of his reviews for like whatchamacallit, like dropping the out of a stock of a electric car company. So the concept of like, do bad reviews ruin companies? And are they like bad people for making these reviews has been like a conversation going on this year. But nevertheless, let's just play the video first and then we'll converse.
Me and my family are still in the DMV, and there's a few things I want to talk about, so let's talk about it. I know we only posted about 3 spots from Washington, but we went to about 12, and we made a decision as a family and as a team, and also a personal decision to not post most of them. So out of those 12, I probably only got like 1 or 2 more that I'm gonna post. And the reason for that, a lot of those videos, in my opinion, aren't constructive at all. And before the narrative start, I'm gonna show a few clips of the places that we did go to. And again, I don't think they're constructive. So for privacy of the restaurants that we went to, I'm not gonna say what restaurant it is. I'm gonna just show you a little bit of our personal experience. It's the whiting with the sweet potatoes and mac and cheese. Fortunately, I won't be trying any of it. As always, I ain't trying to be rude, I'm just be honest. The smell of this, insane. This perforated the whole car immediately. So much so that my family went back in and asked if they fried it in the same grease that they did the shellfish. And come to find out they do. And it smelled like it. It smells like shellfish. It smells like frozen fish. It smells like fish.
Hey, man.
It smells almost unedible, in my opinion. Damn. I don't want no smoke.
Tell you niggas.
The entire customer service experience, in my opinion and in my family's opinion, was completely unprofessional. It said on the IG that they opened at 1 o'clock. The truck didn't open up until 2:15. It took about 45 minutes. When they went back to go get the food, they saw her preparing it. No gloves, no washing hands, grabbing money, grabbing strawberries.
Just like that one place in Austin,
Domo.
All right, so ultimately, that's the rest of the video. Is just snippets of like his reviews, and most of them were honest, but they were honestly non-constructive. Like he was shitting on these restaurants. So do y'all feel like he should have posted these videos, or was he right for like, you know what I'm saying, like keeping them under the
I actually think this is a clear-cut example of what we call a lose-lose. The nigga can't win no matter what he does unless he lies and says it's good. If he sits there and doesn't post it, now he's either overrating his own power or he's being a wuss that is disrespecting the DMV anonymously. If he does upload criticism, now who the fuck are you, Keith Lee? You eat in your car. You don't eat the right way, which I saw that shit trending. I don't even know what the fuck that means, but I guess a nigga can eat wrong. So yeah, this is literally a lose-lose. I don't have an issue with it at all. Would I personally have done it? I probably would have uploaded a couple. I would have went for a more split route than a straight up, hey, majority I'm not uploading. I wouldn't have told him that. I wouldn't have lied, but I would have said of the 20, I'm uploading 10, 5 were bad, 5 were good. And then been like, DC's hit or miss. I think everyone can get with that. It's a matter of who guides you, whatever. They would have went on that little run. And he'll get blamed for that regardless. But I think that would have been a better PC move or whatever. But reality, no, I'm not. I don't have an issue with the rollout. Don't have an issue with the opinions. And as a DMV native, not a DC native, I'm from the burbs. But I'm not surprised by it. Even the food truck take I had earlier, yeah, I only go to the food trucks late at night when I'm drunk. So that.
Yeah, this is clear cut, dry and easy. He's a hoe for not posting it. If you are a food critic, if you that's genuinely what you are, well, the second half of your job title entails what you need to do in your job. Critique the food. So if you don't have good things to say, that business should know, and people should know these places suck if they suck. Stop worrying about declining the sales of a company for having a shitty product or having shitty customer service, because that's what real people want to know. The people that are actually spending their money here wants to know if these people are unprofessional. I would want to know if the place I'm going to eat is preparing their food without goddamn gloves. That is crazy. And Souls called it perfectly, just like that nasty ass place in Austin. Y'all seen it. I could not eat my food. That nigga was back there playing.
I got free
juggling
food.
my fish. He was juggling my fish, bro. I'm like, yo, juggling my fish with no gloves. I'm like, bro, what are we doing? That's
You
what they
had
cooking
to see Damo face. You had to see Damo face when that nigga held the fish. Blah, blah, blah. That nigga.
I'm sitting there with everybody. I know y'all see this nigga with no gloves. That's my fish. Gang, that's not your fish. Nigga, what you get? Chicken? What you get? Steak? What you get? Shrimp? What I get? Fish, nigga. That's my fish. But neither here nor there. Keith
I see
Lee,
Damo not eat it. I was like, yo, Damo, you eating that?
hell
Big
no,
back
man.
ass.
That nigga
Hey,
finger
man.
my fish. No, I don't want none of this shit, bro. But nah, I genuinely feel like he should have posted it. If he doesn't have anything constructive to say, nigga, don't be constructive. Be truthful. That's what you got your platform. Well, I don't know what you got your platform for, because I don't watch your content. So hey, do what you do. If you feel the need to reserve the right to not post content because it's too negative, at the end of the day, hey, that's your page, gang. Fuck it. Just know that's a disservice. Now I know you only gonna tell me the good shit. Don't tell me the real shit. And I thought you was being real, Keithif.
I agree if he didn't make that specific video though. Like he actually made a video saying, yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I went to the DMV. A lot of them shits were ass. You know what I'm saying? So I'ma still keep it real. I went to the I don't know if he went to DMV specifically. DC. He went to DC specifically and said, yeah, a lot of that shit was ass. I'ma keep it real with y'all. But to protect these businesses, because I do know there's like, you know, family still at stake here. A lot of these are small businesses. I'm gonna not like call them out individually. But I do get where you're coming from, bro. I think ultimately, man, I trust a reviewer less if they don't say negative shit. Because at that point, you are just an ambassador. You are a salesman. You're not a reviewer. So even going back to the tech shit, like if every single iPhone review of yours is just, hey, this is the latest and greatest.
This is a better phone.
This is a better phone. Like, oh, this is the GOAT. Every year, every time, every phone, the Motorola one too. All right, bro.
Like you Ronnie 2K.
Something's wrong.
You Ronnie 2K at that point, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll say this. Souls had a good point in regards to if he didn't upload this video, maybe it's viewed in a different limelight. Absolutely. I didn't even think of that. Good point. What I will say to add on to that, though, where I'll give him merit for not uploading is he does, for what I know, I got to be blunt, I don't watch all of his videos either. But what I'll say is I've heard that he goes to more local restaurants. He doesn't go to like the popular shit. A solution could be going to that popular shit. A solution, because at that point, who gives a fuck if you think McDonald's was nasty?
He did that in Atlanta. A motherfucker said, you didn't even go to the real shit. You just went to the mainstream shit.
But that's just, we know how that go. I mean, I
It's
understand. Yeah, we know how that goes. Even on the pod, even on even with sports athletes, anything like that. There's nothing you could say that could please the whole audience, and there's always going to be people that are up in arms for anything negative that you say or any criticism you have. But at the end of the day, I think that may end up being his solution. But I guess the argument that he may have for that is, well, from what I'm getting, people don't instantaneously recognize him and his family when he goes to these local restaurants. And maybe that's kind of what he wants to keep going on.
I'll say this. When it comes to the difference between like the shit for Atlanta, because we've ate in Atlanta, we've seen it. There's a reason he went to the popular shit, because when you don't, you end up like shit at the Bando, where one in the middle of the hood, and that bitch might not even be open most days. Have the most bullshit hours I've ever seen for restaurants. These pop-up restaurants is crazy. When Omar was like, we was like, oh shit, let's go to Bando. Oh wait, it's 12 on a Wednesday. They're not open at 12 on Wednesdays. They only open at 12 on Mondays, Sundays, and any day that don't end in a Y. Like what? Like, what? So when can we go there? We can go there Friday before y'all flight at 3 a.m. Like, nigga,
Nah, you spitting. I don't really got much to say.
Other non-basketball shit, since we're on here, we did send out the Q&A link, y'all. So once again, the prompt is, what is the prompt? Oh, when was your worst birthday and why? We want to hear y'all worst birthday stories. Go ahead and join the Q&A. We already see a couple of y'all down there. One of them, the name is TSO/YRG fan. You are not beating those allegations, Sage.
Nope.
What allegations I need to be now, bro? What I do now?
It's actually an old allegation. I ain't gonna lie. The YRG allegations.
That is from
the race
years ago. Oh, come on, chat. Comment section, souls. That's years ago. You said anything else? This is like a generic topic, but when Damo brings up the list, Bezos has his hot take, and then in terms of the TSO community, a couple of hot takes that I've seen on my channel in regards to the anime, cartoons, whatever shit. I'm starting to realize that like nostalgia is a two-way street, and we don't talk about it in the sense that nostalgia is something that obviously we talk about being an over highlighting thing and glorification of things of the past. We don't talk about nostalgia nurse enough. There's things that were fantastic, things that were all-time great that we become normalized to, maybe because we've seen it several times, watched it on replay, or we were there and we're just trying to move on to the next big thing. And as a result, we downplay these things. Whether it's like, to be specific to what my community will do, obviously we watch anime and shit, they'll downplay some of like the best Dragon Ball moments or Dragon Ball as a series. And it's like, damn, bro, like, y'all gonna sit there and act like this ain't one of them was? Or like, and I'm not going back into the argument, but like if we're downplaying great players of the 2010s, or if we were to look at T.I.'s list and downplay some earlier artists for like, I don't know, whoever's a trendy name now, I'm starting to realize, and maybe this is just a yap fest while we're pulling people up, but I'm starting to realize nostalgia is low-key a two-way street, and we just don't talk about the negativity of it because the overwhelming positivity from nostalgia overshadows.
You know what? That's actually a great segue to a topic that we were discussing earlier during the pre-pod meeting, man. Let's talk about 2K real quick, man. Big news today. Big news today. All right.
I know it's about
The real is back. The Ville is back. 2K15 My Park courts are back, y'all. Hold on now. Hold on.
Please don't fall for it.
Rivet City, Sunset Drive, and things of that nature, whatever it is. I'm not a park dude. But yeah, they're bringing them back in seasons. There was a lot announced today as well. They're bringing back My Court. They have this new competitive ranked park mode. Pro-Am is back. They got new courts as well. A revamped, smaller city because they listened to the community, man. We listened. Y'all wanted a smaller city. So, you know, that's what we're gonna give. I seen Call the Man stream earlier. A lot of people in his stream were very excited. And I feel like consensus on the timeline is, hey man, 2K's back. This is what y'all asked for. And if y'all are still complaining, y'all still hating, y'all just ain't never satisfied. Is 2K back?
It's not. We're not sad. No, it's not that we're not satisfied or anything like that. It's the fear of the community falling for smoke and mirrors, at least on my end. I know Damo's probably on the deep end that he's going to just say, no, this shit's ass. That's fine. I'm not even going to sit there and act like a part of little kid, pretty boy Fredo story time watching ass 2K16 built ass Sage. Ain't excited to see Old Town again. Ain't excited to see Rivet again. But what I'm scared of is some of you niggas are gone. Some of you niggas, hey, can you bring the rec back too? The rec was awful. Do not bring back the Jordan Rec Center and have people going, hey, yo, I got next at the goddamn Fives court. The way they do it now is infinitely better. You walk in the locker room and get a game. What are we doing? This is my fear, that you guys are just going to want just reversion, and you're going to allow this thing that games like Madden and 2K have been getting away with for years, which is having a great gameplay mechanic, take it out for like 8 years, then bring it back like it's something new, or advertise it as, hey, remember that thing you liked? It's back. I'm going to bring another example that for like, not my old heads, but like for the niggas that's been playing 2K for a long time, you can remember this. Yo, y'all remember not Pro-Am, but the Joe, yes, fucking crew. If one of these days you're able to play with LeBron, AD, and 3 of your my players on the court, don't sit there and act like that's new. Nigga, that's crew from years ago. But I wouldn't be surprised in 2K26 it drops, because ain't nobody talking about crew anymore. I'm just begging the 2K community to not be this damn gullible. Can you be excited for it? Obviously, it's a fucking park reskin, but you know what? It's a nice skin that we all like. We're all gonna not even have to buy it. Rare W there. But like when you guys see things like, oh, this year $6 worth of VC is worth 200,000 more VC, nigga, yo, jump shot going take 100,000 VC. That's all that means, bro. Like, oh my god, like yo, I'm about to crash out because these niggas just won't see through the bullshit, bro.
Sage knows me so well from doing these pods for so long. I am not fooled. Hold on. Release. I'm not getting fooled by the Genjutsu, bro. You're showing me all this bullshit. 9,000 new animations. We're gonna bring back the park courts for my team. Oh, did niggas forget that? Bring back the
it actually is for park. So I was wrong on that. Yeah.
It's for park. It's for
park. Still don't care. I don't care. All parks being back does not make me excited. You want to know why? Because my first question is there still latency when I want to play crossplay? Is that fixed? Is the latency because I have crossplay on fixed? Fix that. Are the jump shots going to work? And by that, I mean, can I actually use any jumper and actually find the timing and it work just fine for me? Or do I have to wait for Jump Shot 2K to go on the lab for 1,000 hours straight and find out only 5 jump shots actually work consistently? And you got to plug your controller into your console to limit the latency of the jump shot. Because if you're playing on a TV and got a wireless controller, you're going to have 576 milliseconds of delay. So if you plug your controller into your console, that cuts it down to 333 seconds of milliseconds of delay because you're playing on TV. So now you got to get on the monitor to minimize all the levels of delay you can have. But then guess what? Surprise, surprise. You want to play all your friends? Crossplay on. So you got to turn crossplay off to minimize all the goddamn delay and latency. Is that fix that shit? I don't care about all this dumb shit. Oh, we brought back Auction House. Why did you take Auction House out? This shit is stupid. And then you monkeys and your bananas get to sitting around and 2K back. It's so fun. We fall for the same shit every year. They had these niggas go. They went to the community day. I watched the Summer Clicks video discussing the community day. You know what I seen? The jump shot contest system looks even worse. No one's talking about that though. You want to know why?
Nah, niggas
6'2" demigod builds might be back. That's what I'm seeing on the timeline.
They
Your niggas are so cancerous.
Chump,
no, 5'9", 5'9" might be comp. They're doing the same shit where they harp on this dumb ass build that no one should be making. A lot of you niggas who know no better are going to go out here with these short ass guards, and guess what's going to happen? Day one patch, new VC, new build. Jesus, is that? Hey, Ronnie, hey, Mike, is that gonna get fixed? Are y'all gonna stop just breaking builds because your game isn't complete? Are y'all gonna do that? Do I have to wait until November, December to actually make my build? Because the day one build I make, A, might not even be the most optimized, but B, might be goddamn patched because, Zach 2K found out about the same build I did, and he made a video with 2 million views. So now all you see is 3-level post faders running around the goddamn court just like me, and we all patched in a month.
That is a question I really do want to bring up because I was talking about it on my stream later, and I didn't really come to a good conclusion about it. Do y'all think the problem with why 2K isn't peak anymore, more so with the game itself, or how the community and honestly how content creators play a part in this ecosystem? Because I feel like even when it comes to the things 2K can do as a game, I think even the things that Damo mentioned, if they fix crossplay, if they fix these latency things, is that really the thing that's going to stop you from not playing the game in February, March, April? Or is it because for some reason, whether it's because of the lack of originality with content creators or just 2K not being the it game that it used to be, like the content shit just like there's no like originality in the content. Like it's not a popping ass game because of the content.
Content creators make the game stale quicker. Content creators, because the name of the game is to get clicks, to get my video as much views and money as possible, because this is my job. Most niggas will default into doing what is easiest and brings them the most money. So niggas out here trying to figure out how to break the game before the beta comes out is the reason why the game gets stale by January. The fact that in community day alone, I'm not going to say names, But in community day alone, there were niggas literally figuring out demigod builds, already ready to monetize some broken ass build to flood
Can
the
you still
street.
speed boost? I heard that, man. Don't worry, guys.
Man.
You can still speed boost.
Like,
What the
bro,
fuck?
this shit is not, bro. The first video I
That is
seen,
the
I
first
forgot
thing
who
on
the
your
dude was.
mind, bro.
Bro, the first thing I seen in terms of gameplay, dude was breaking down the clip. The first thing he said, and I tweeted this, and I'm like, this is what I'm talking about. The first thing I see him say, so you see me right here, dribbling a little bit with Jamal Murray, just trying to get my signatures down, get a feel for the game. And hey, chat, y'all heard it here first. Jamal Murray, that's gonna be the it signature style to use. That's the meta, chat. Nigga, you're not even, and he's not being ironic or funny. He's dead serious. Bro, look at the step back. Watch the step back. It has the best speed boost. It has the best counter. Like, it was the nasty shit. I'm like, bro, when you're playing 5v5, play now. Why are you thinking about the meta for Park? And it's the fact that niggas are literally thinking that they can't wait to get these broken ass builds, these unstoppable concepts, these broken ass players, and they're just ready to flood the streets with it. It's like, Nick, you know what it is? I realize content creators to the 2K community are like drug dealers in the 80s. It's a bunch of Franklin Saints, a bunch of niggas who are like, you know what? I know. Yo, a lot of niggas pushing this shit to their own community, and they give it to them with a smile on their face and turn their back. That brother gone. No, nigga, you're the problem, Franklin. You're the problem, Mr. Saint.
Nah, they blame it on Louis. Nah, to add on to it, bro, I feel like the 2K community would be, hell, 2K's perception would hit an enormous high if build videos, if jump shot videos weren't exactly entirely gone, but definitely unpopular. I think that it's very unfair to be a little fair. It's unfair to act as if, yo, my jump shot's ass. I can't come up with a good jump shot. Oh, there's a YouTuber that has a shot. I feel like that's unfair to say that said YouTuber shouldn't exist. On the flip side, it's definitely not good when everybody has the same goddamn jump shot. We talk about making a game stale. Everybody has the same 5 builds and 10 jump shots. I mean, damn, everyone looks the fucking same, literally. But I said yes.
Face scans.
Oh my God, don't get me started with the face scans. But I said yes to your question, B-Souls. And yes, man, I agree with both. Because 2K, nah, nigga. You following through. I already talked about you pulling out features of your game and then adding shit back years later. If there's one thing 2K is the greatest villain for that we have not mentioned, nigga, everything costs money. Nigga, everything costs money or time to look at ads. The idea of the Gatorade facility, yet again, it seems, being this thing that you have to go to not daily, not weekly, monthly, just to change not even your weight, but how your player looks, my guy. Who the fuck?
Your stamina?
Your stamina
the only
and
way to get the
literally how
stamina
your player
up.
look. Are you kidding me? Come on, bro.
I can't get burly unless I run these suicides. Like, man, I'm playing the game because I don't want to work out. What are we doing?
I want to play basketball, bro. But so to answer the overall question straight up, I think 2K, I think the most disappointing thing about 2K is it has, I mean, literal limitless potential. It doesn't have any competitors. It actually, for what we're normalized to, it does look like, holy shit. Like every time you play the game around your granddad, your grandma, your father, whatever, that don't really be on technology, yo, you watching the game? So it looks good. It looks like a basketball game. Absolutely. It's just a matter of like the nuances behind it and like the injustices of the game. And I know that's extreme, but hey, it's really villainous of what goes on sometimes in this community or in the actual game itself. And it's like, yo, this game could really like be a religious all-time game every single year, but it's never the case. It gets boring very quickly because of the same 5 to 6 problems that get washed away for a month or two because they'll bring something back. And then month 3, 4, people are going to drop a video. Mark my words, chat. And yeah, I understand that they brought Old Town and Rivet City was nice, but I'm not going to lie. I'm starting to think that we overhated 24. That's going to be the worst part. You niggas are going to sit there and say that 2K20, I think 2K23 is about to be up. Watch it. 2K23 is going to be underrated. It's going to be one of the GOAT 2Ks. And then 2K24, I'd rather play that than 2K25. Those 2 videos are coming out really soon by your favorite creator.